Coryell's class? Today we were finishing up working on converting fractions, decimals, and percents. Can you do that?
Yes.
We know fractions, decimals, and percents are all the same thing, right?
Yes.
And we all know that they are...
Part of one whole.
Okay, let's slow down a little bit. Part of one whole, right? Okay, cool. We know that okay, so then we have to learn how to convert them, or we need to know how to convert between them, yes?
Yes.
So that we know that a fraction to a decimal, there's a process that's called division, right?
Yes.
We know that a fraction is what kind of problem?
Division problem.
So if we take a fraction like 1/2 and we just simply do division, are we going to get a decimal?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Okay. The second conversion we did was a decimal to a fraction. On a count of 3, please read the process. 1, 2, 3.
Read the decimal with place value.
So if I give you this decimal, can you please read it? 0 and 5/10. When I write 5/10 down as my fraction, I need to reduce it, right?
Yes.
We good?
Yes.
All right, number 4, percent of fraction. Okay, before we do the process, percents are based on 100% of what number? 100% of 1, right? Okay, so if I have a fraction like this, 50%, I'm sorry, if I have a percent like this, I say 50%, but you read this as what?
50.
So the process is to read percents as per 100, right?
Yes.
So 50 per 100, okay, so question. If I have 50 per 100 here, what does a per mean? And a fraction bar just makes a fraction, right?
Yes.
We know a fraction is a division problem, right?
Yes.
Or, I'm sorry, we know a fraction is a fraction, right?
Yes.
So if I reduced it, do I still get 1/2?
Yes.
So percent of fraction, you just read it as per 100 and you're good to go. Okay, so just real quick. If I have 23%, please read that number.
23 per 100.
So 23 per fraction bar, right?
Yes.
Is that my fraction?
Yes.
It's as easy as that?
Yes.
Number 5, fraction to percent. On the count of 3, let's read the process. 1, 2, 3.
Divide and then multiply.
Okay, so this is the longest one, you guys. Eyes up here. Fractions can only be divided, right?
Yes.
So if I divide 1 and 2, I get 5/10 like we already saw, yeah?
Yes.
But in order to get it to a percent, we know percents are based out of the number 100, so we're going to multiply by 100, right?
Yes.
Now, we know that if we multiply by a power of 10, we can simply do these things called... And if we're multiplying, bunny hops always go to the right. And we know it goes to the right 2 places in this one because 100 has how many zeros?
2.
So I divide and then multiply by 100 or 2 bunny hops to the right, yes?
Yes.
Abdullahi, eyes up here. Okay, number 6, percent to decimal. So now the process is on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. And we know we divide by 100 because 50% is 50 per 100. We know that's a fraction bar. We know a fraction division problem. But you could do this, or you could simply do this thing called... And since it's division, we bunny hop to the left, right? In 2 spots because it's 100 again, right?
Yes.
Okay, last one. Decimal to percent. Process. 1, 2, 3. So if I have 5/10 and I multiply it by 100, that's simply how many bunny hops? 2, but in which direction?
To the right.
So I could just bunny hop 2 places to the right since 100 is a power of 10.
Yes.
How are we feeling?